The EADS Foundation Wales is a research commissioning agency. It's jointly owned by the Welsh Government and EADS. And on the board and in the decision-making forums, Cardiff University represents all the universities of Wales. The funds are provided by EADS and Welsh Government, and independently we receive proposals for research, evaluate them and 100% fund them. Well, when the research is completed, it has to be moved on to exploitation. The Foundation is very keen that research isn't done for research's sake. It has to go on to be exploited for the benefit of Wales, for the benefit of the companies in Wales and the economy of Wales. The IP is owned by the Foundation. The reason for that is that because EADS puts half the funds in, it has first call on using that IP. The deal says that if it does want to use it, it has to pay full market rates for it. So it doesn't get any financial incentive for being able to buy the IP. It has to pay the full rate, but it does get first call on saying that IP is very applicable to me. In order for that to work, the IP has to be independently valued. I wanted a complex, true representation of the IP. When I found Inngot, we sat and had a long conversation, and a lot of the complexities that I'd started to think about in the IP valuation, Inngot had already got involved with and done far more work on. But they'd taken the subject seriously and in a scientific manner, taking into account things like the amount of investment you still need to take into account to take IP from research into product. So when we found Inngot, we had a particular piece of IP that we wanted to evaluate the price for, so that EADS could purchase it from the Foundation. I had a long chat with Inngot and understood what I had to put into the various aspects of the tool. I was quite concerned about understanding the sensitivity of some of the answers. I found working with Inngot really good because I could put all the answers into the tool. I could then say, this has given me this range. It doesn't try to be clever and say, I know what the price is. It says, low end would be this, high end would be that. So you've got a negotiation margin. But I was very conscious about needing to understand the sensitivities of that. An Inngot tool allowed me to adjust numbers to see which ones I then needed to do some background research on to get the exact input for. These make a big difference, and this is how I've come to the input for that. So it was really good that I could actually have some audit trail on the rigour of what I'd done using the Inngot tool. The Foundation will not be a major turnover of 10, 20, 30 things a year, but certainly going forward, I will be using Inngot again because it gives me the flexibility to understand the values that I put in front of the board when we do transfers, either to another Welsh SME or to EADS or to any other party that wants to take it up. It's very important that then I can make sure that I'm putting something in front of the board that is auditable, stands up, and is independent, and has been well thought out.